TRN News.
Authorities are looking for a missing teen girl from Murfreesboro. 18-year-old Jasmine Nicole Vega Yates was last seen at the Clarion Inn on May 19th. Her family says they have not heard from her since. She's described as 5'6" and 200 pounds. Anyone with information on her whereabouts is urged to call the police. The Memphis Shelby County School Board votes to extend its contract with Power School, despite a recent lawsuit over a major data breach. The one-year, $2.4 million deal was approved unanimously on Tuesday. Earlier this month, the district sued Power School, accusing the company of failing to protect sensitive student and staff data. The breach reportedly happened in December of last year, but wasn't disclosed until a month later. I'm Joe Lincoln.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
Okay, so just type the job website address here. That's it. Then you enter what job you're looking for there.
Electrician. This is Peter. Recently, he got help going on the internet for the first time to look for a new job.
Okay, then you just hit search and...
In the past, Peter's gotten work through people he knew, but he heard there were more jobs online.
There we go.
These are all for me?
Uh-huh.
Really?
He had no idea just how many.
I can't believe it. This one looks good.
Peter's thinking the internet might be for him after all.
And this is just one website.
Wow. Why didn't I do this sooner?
See what the internet can help you do at everyoneon.org or call 1-855-387-9166 to find a free training class near you. Brought to you by Connect to Compete and the Ad Council.
The free summer food program is underway in Chattanooga. The YMCA of Metropolitan Chattanooga is behind the program that looks to provide meals on a first-come, first-served basis to those in need across the Tennessee Valley. Children across Bradley, Hamilton, Polk, Ray, Sequatchie counties, and Walker and Catoosa counties in North Georgia are eligible to participate. An event that will pair cowboy sports with country music debuts this weekend at Bridgestone Arena in Nashville. The first ever Music City Rodeo is planned for May 29th through 31st. The Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association is sanctioning the event with bull riding, bronc riding, barrel racing, and more. Country stars Reba McEntire, Jelly Roll, and Tim McGraw will perform during the three-day event. It's strawberry season in Tennessee. Pick your own opportunities are limited due to heavy rainfall. Local growers can be found on the Pick Tennessee Products directory. I'm Joe Lincoln, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. A 22-year-old man faces vehicular assault and DUI charges following a crash in Allgood Saturday that left 2 people injured. The incident happened on Highway 111 near East 10th Street just after 5 a.m. The Highway Patrol says Jacob Henry was evading law enforcement when his 2004 Dodge Ram rear-ended a vehicle occupied by 67-year-old Clifford Phillips and 60-year-old Laura Phillips. Troopers say the Phillipses suffered serious injuries during the crash. A man wanted for a crash that killed a woman in Sparta nearly 1 year ago has landed behind bars. The Sparta Expositor reports that Patrick Flaherty was captured last week in Dallas, Texas. A grand jury indicted Flaherty earlier this spring on vehicular homicide and DUI charges stemming from a crash near the 6300 block of Highway 70 that killed Bridget Rice. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee signed a bill this week that creates a registry of persistent domestic violence offenders. The new registry will include offenders' names, dates of birth, conviction dates, and counties of conviction. The bill, known as Savannah's Law, was created in honor of a Robertson County Sheriff's deputy who was killed in 2022 by a man with a known history of domestic assault. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Thursday morning forecast. Patchy fog this morning will gradually burn off with scattered showers developing as we approach lunchtime. Periods of rain and thunderstorms will be possible off and on throughout the afternoon with highs in the mid to upper 70s. Showers and storms may become more widespread overnight as a cold front pushes through. Lows will fall to around 60. Our Friday may start out wet and stormy with scattered showers continuing into the afternoon hours. Highs will be cooler, only topping out around 70 with gusty winds. Saturday is looking dry for the most part with sunny skies and only a low chance of a pop-up shower or storm. Highs will be in the mid-70s. A passing disturbance will bring an increased chance of scattered storms Sunday with highs in the mid-70s. Be sure you're following Upper Cumberland Weather on Facebook and X for the latest weather information.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune and dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville. It's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. 6:07. It's the 29th of May. Good morning, Sheila.
Good morning, Jason. Good morning, everyone. A high today for us will be in the mid-70s. Kind of cloudy starting out this morning. I even saw a little bit of fog this morning.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
63 right now.
It's that perfect Batman fog where if
Yeah.
you needed to shoot the bat signal up in the sky, it'd really
It would
show
be
up.
like,
Yeah.
be a good background for it.
I was thinking how cool that'd be to have one of those this morning on the way in.
A bat signal.
Yeah, except for us. It's like, you know what? I really need some Good Morning Cookeville, and that shoot it up
I'm
in the
following
sky.
ya.
Yeah. We'll be on the air soon, community, we'd say.
You do that part better than me. Community.
A few things that you need to know. This is great news for Salina. Yesterday they were getting like a care facility, a place you could go if you cut yourself, hurt yourself,
Yeah.
had the sniffles,
They need one of those.
Well, now the news came out yesterday that Cumberland River Medical Clinic is going to reopen. So their hospital is going to open up again in Salina. So it got purchased in 2019, had to close in 2020, but the Presley Healthcare company, said they're going to open it back up.
They're like, whoa, don't bring anything else in. We're just going to open.
I guess. I don't know, but that's great for Salina and
They
that
need
whole
it.
area to have some health care coming back to their community.
Yeah. Well, Saturday, June 14th at Cane Creek Recreation Center, you can join them for yoga. It's an experience that equals parts relaxing and then adorable. Why would yoga be adorable?
Well, I've seen the videos.
They got kittens with them. They're helping out ARF.
Yeah.
So the kitten, it's almost like the goat yoga, but it's kittens, tinier little kittens running around. That's mark your calendars for Saturday, June 14th. 45-minute beginner-friendly class. You'll flow through gentle yoga poses while adorable little kittens are running
You
around.
think they'll get afraid when they do the downward dog?
I don't know. I don't know if the kittens know that's what it is, but I guess it would look like, oh, you're coming to get me.
Come to get me.
Yeah.
And it's a dog.
Then after class, you're going to have time to hang out and play with the kittens.
Oh,
and hopefully
my.
want to adopt some of those kittens. From ARF, all about rescue and fixing. That's what ARF stands for.
Yeah.
So $3 per person, and you get to play with kittens. Come on.
That's a kitten trap right there.
Yeah, it is.
In Gainesboro, their library, the Charles Holland Library, they're going to do their summer reading program. And what's neat and different about this is it's all based around art. So the whole theme is art. They don't care what book you pick to read. So it's not like, here's the book we're reading. So as long as you're reading, and then there's have different art programs and projects that you can do while you're there. But I thought that was cool. It's like, hey, we don't care what you're reading as long as you're reading.
Yeah.
And hey, how about we paint these things or whatever art project they come up with. So that's going on at the Gainesboro Charles Holland Library.
That's cool. Well, the Christian organization One Name, they're having their Sundays in the Park, and it's spelled like Banana Split Sunday. SUNDAE. Bring the whole family to Dogwood Park Sunday, June 8th from 3 until 5 for free ice cream. We've got fun, games, and juggling for the kids and just everything. Just so much fun activity for the family just to get everybody out and know that it's provided by a Christian organization named One Name. And Marsha Mullins, who is with National Day of Prayer Task Force, she's involved in that.
Oh, okay.
She sent that to me. So
That
I know
means it's legit.
that means it's legit. It's good people, our friends that's putting that on. So
Good stuff.
go ahead.
Oh,
I
McMinnville.
thought you asked a question.
No.
Oh,
I
okay,
said good stuff.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, good stuff.
That's what I said. But anyway, it is free. Everything's free. It's just wanting families to get out and enjoy Sunday in the park.
Oh, that will be fun. McMinnville is, they've entered into a $110,000 contract for a plan for McMinnville tourism. Jordan Pooples is the new tourism and marketing manager there for McMinnville. And, tourism is a strong economic driver around here these days. So McMinnville's got plenty to see and do, so good for them. And that'll work out. All the other counties around the Upper Cumberland are doing this right now too. So, and then they're all working together and bringing a lot of people here for tourism. And
I love that everybody's working together because they know that's a big force when all of the counties around work together.
yeah, and I think it's great because it really does help us with our taxes here because we get to bleed the tourist for it.
That's all right with me.
Yeah.
That's all I have and things you need to know.
Well, you remember when we were at the Livingston Christmas Parade and Livingston Technical College, they had that robot dog.
Yeah, and I thought that was the coolest thing.
Right.
We all had a fit over that robot dog.
So that dog's name, and I think you know this already, or you told me, but it's Ben. Okay, so Ben is going to be at the Cookeville Library June 3rd at 10 a.m. And you can go by and meet the robot dog, Ben. And he's going to be there doing tricks and all that stuff. And Sheila, I bet you could pet the robot dog. I know you want to.
It's not like a real dog, but kind of.
I know you want to.
Here's the deal. When you first see it, it's strange looking and you're like, what is this? And then it starts doing little tricks and they make it like seemed like it backflipped too or something.
Yeah.
And then I was just in wonder and awe of how they did that. And then
it's cool.
It's you start seeing it as its own little personality. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
And to know that Livingston created that, Livingston, what was it?
Technical college. Yeah.
Livingston Technical College. And you know the guy that was working the remote for it?
Mm-hmm.
He looked like he was having a big old time.
Oh, of course.
He was loving that.
Yeah. Again, that is June 3rd. So this coming Tuesday, right? Yes.
Yeah.
At 10 a.m.
So don't forget. Y'all would
We
really
should
like to see that.
probably go.
We should.
All right. We'll go.
Let's do it.
All right. Also on Saturday, June 7th, at the Cane Creek Recreational Center, it's a self-defense workshop. And I just really think every lady should go and do that. It is too dangerous for y'all out there anymore.
I've taken a self-defense course, and it's really eye-opening.
I've been
In your mind, you think, I'm pretty tough. I can stab somebody in the eye, you know, with my keys or
I'll
something.
have my keys out, like they say.
It ain't like that.
No, it scares me. I've been wanting Elena, my stepdaughter, and me to take that jujitsu.
Yeah.
Because one, I think it'd be good to get in shape and actually learn something, and for her, how to whip somebody.
That's right. Everybody needs to know how to whip somebody.
Everybody needs to know how to whip
for your own safety. That's how I would use it. I don't want to just go out and whip somebody.
No.
But if somebody's messing with me, I want to be able to whip them.
That's right. I just think that's, and I think especially as a young lady or a lady in general, I think that.
Let me take off my earrings and I'll come whip you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's when you know it's bad, fellas, is when they take off the earrings.
Oh, it's on now.
Your 2 cents is on the way. That's brought to you by Freedom Pond. They're located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta.
All right. This is a unique question.
All right.
If a man gives a woman his entire paycheck, what is he?
Like, what do you mean?
It could be any answer.
Like it automatically goes into the account and you don't ever pay attention to it, or
a man gives a woman his entire paycheck. What is he?
Or is it like a one-time deal, where they're not married?
That's for you to answer.
Or is this couple married that we're talking about?
Could be, maybe not.
Because it means 2 different things.
That's right. It could mean a lot of different things. So how do you first take it?
Well, I don't know. If you're married, that's just what you do. Your paycheck just goes into a household account, and
that's what some are saying. They're going, well, he's married.
But if you're not.
And then all the women are going, he's a real good man. That's what he is.
But if you're not married and you give just some random woman your whole paycheck.
What does that mean, Jason?
That means it
means you're having a fun night.
You better.
I knew I'd get in trouble asking this to Jason.
That's a tough one there.
Our viewers have been very nice. They haven't been naughty, but what do you go straight to?
No, I mean,
are they married or not? Because if they're not,
I went married first, but then it's like you didn't say if a man gives his wife. You said if a man gives
could be divorced. Somebody just
woman.
said divorce.
Well, there's that too. Yeah.
Like she's not just taking half; she's taking all that check.
All right, we'll get into what you guys are saying for your 2 cents today. Thanks so much for watching on Hub Plus. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're live this morning in the Willow Window Studio. Be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pond, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pond Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pond, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila here. We're in the Willow Window studio. Good morning, Cookeville's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:20 now.
Our guest this morning will be Rafferty Cleary. Not only is he our newsman at Cookeville Communications, but he's our friend and the cultural administrator for Monterey.
Mm-hmm. Old Raffy Taffy.
So he'll be in after 7 this morning. And Catherine Molina, she is with the Leslie Town Center, and they've got events coming up. And you can even rent the Leslie Town Center out if you've got an event coming up, maybe this summer or this fall. We'll find out what's going on with them.
All right. Well, that'll be good. That's two fun people.
Yeah.
That's good young people there, Sheila.
We got these young whippersnappers
coming in here.
Now, we want to say thanks to Freedom Pond for sponsoring your 2 cents. They're always great. And I noticed that Dana on his Freedom Pond page has shared a couple of things we've posted. So thank you for that. And you go in and you tell him you heard about it on Good Morning Cookeville,
Yeah,
too.
you tell him
we
that.
want him to know y'all are listening.
Yeah, we tell him that.
And Freedom Pond, 49 Mayberry Street in
Maybe
Sparta.
that's the first thing you say.
First thing. Hey, I come in because Jason and Sheila told me to.
Yeah.
And I don't even know them, but I'll watch them.
Uh-huh.
Do that. That's a solid for us.
do us a solid.
Here's the question. If a man gives a woman his entire paycheck, what is he?
This is a trick question.
It's not a trick question.
It is too. It's a trick question because if you'd have said if a husband gives his wife his whole paycheck, well, duh.
This could be any scenario
This could be any woman.
Well, Johnny Ferguson said non-confrontational is what that is. I love that.
Yeah.
Lisa said a provider.
That's right.
See? They're not acting out.
Right.
They're being good. Libby says married.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
What I've noticed is the women are thinking, ain't nothing wrong with that. A provider, a good man. Let's see. Sarah said broke. If a man gives a woman his entire paycheck, what is he? Broke.
That's true.
Angela said he's a smart married man.
That's right. I mean, if you're married, that's just what you do, right?
Michelle said, my question, is he single?
No, he's not.
She's like,
No, he's not, obviously.
Now, Greg said, if a man gives a woman his entire paycheck, he's not very bright.
Well, now, I've had some older men tell me before that the best thing a man can do is take him a little off the top and have another account somewhere else in
Another account
in another bank
overseas.
No, just somewhere else in town, maybe. Where you just kind of stash.
Does that mean he's putting up another woman?
No, it just means he's stashing cash
in case another woman comes into his life.
In case something happens.
Is that what that is?
A little safety net is all that is. I bet women do it too.
Did they say because a woman could take it all?
Yeah, but I mean, women do that too. It's just a what if is all.
I need to get busy.
Yeah.
If a man,
I bet Tim's got stacks on stacks in there the way he is.
You don't think I do?
Well, you just said I better get busy, so
It's true.
my guess was no.
I trust that old Tim. He's really done some mind games with me. I'm just like, oh, he's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, we have been married 34 years.
That's what I'm saying. He's put a lot of money back.
He's like, I gotta watch this. Sheila's the free spirit of the bunch. She likes shopping.
There's no telling what'll happen.
If he's putting it back, he's putting it back for us.
Right.
Yeah. Or him. If a man gives a woman his entire paycheck, what is he? Scott said divorced.
That's only really half.
Is it now?
Yeah, if you can.
Some have been burnt with that divorce.
That's true. Yeah.
If a man gives a woman his entire paycheck, Ray said, well, he's just a man. That's what we do. Look at that, Ray.
Well, I gotta be real honest. Mine just goes into the account, and then I don't know anything about it. One, because I'm not real great at keeping up with stuff. Donna's awesome at it. So why would I meddle in that business?
Why would I meddle in my own money?
Why would I meddle in that? Just be like, here it goes, and then, if I'm going to make a big purchase, I think like every married couple, you talk about
decide
it first.
Together.
But yeah. But it's not like I've got to get every purchase approved.
Exactly. Well, Sarah would call you a good provider.
That's right, Sarah.
That's right. Did you do that? That's right.
That's right, girl.
Jim says dedicated.
That's right, Jim.
Eileen says very smart.
That's right.
So does Jennifer. She said very smart. But Joe, he goes, not very smart. If a man gives his entire paycheck to a woman, what is he?
Coming in hot.
Well, Jason Bowles says that. He's blackmailed, sounds to me like.
Well, there's that. Yeah, I mean, but it all depends on the relationship with said woman.
You ain't going to like this.
What?
You say you just give it to and let Donna do what she wants to with it.
Mm-hmm.
And Donna's a saver, so that's
right.
It's not like Donna's going to go crazy with
right.
the money. Robin said henpecked.
Oh.
Robin.
I'm not henpecked.
No, he ain't henpecked.
But, it's just easier.
He is not henpecked. He won't let any of us henpeck.
It's just easier, that way for me, because I'm not a checkbook, the bills are due kind of guy.
Yeah.
And
Donna
is.
I was okay before I got married to Tim, and then Tim was real good at that stuff. So I'm just like, oh, okay, then you'll be the one doing that.
Yeah.
Because he's like, yeah, let me take the.
Well, I think there's a checkbook bill payer person in every
good relationship. Yes.
And and my mom and dad, my dad is that. It's just are you good at math? Can you keep up with things? Oh, then you're in charge of that, and I'll do this piece over here.
I was good at it, but Tim's always early and on time.
I see that.
And that means the bill paying early and on time.
Right. You don't even have to worry about it.
Yes. So what would I do if something happened to Tim? I'd have to retrain myself how to do all that.
You'd be sitting there with the lights off, wondering, why are my lights off?
What happened? Oh, did that bill not get paid?
I want to call the electric company.
A lot of women say he's a supportive provider, a good man. John Bill said, probably married, committed, trusting, and loving.
Mm-hmm.
Two shall become one.
Right.
Oh, that's y'all.
Well, that's why you light that unity candle.
Yeah. Oh, is that what you do?
Yeah.
Light that unity candle. Here, honey, here's my check.
Right. That also merges your bank accounts when you do that.
Merges your souls, merges your bank account.
That's right. Yeah.
But Paul, we're going to leave it on this. If a man gives a woman his entire check, Paul just says, dumb. That's what he is. Ooh. But most people think that's a good man.
But you're right. It was, it's a fairly even split between men and women.
Nobody misbehaved in it.
Right. I'm just saying, men are like dumb, stupid,
But not all men. Most men were like, hey, He's in love. He's a good man, a good provider.
Yeah, all right. It's 6:29, and coming up, we've got spoiler alert on the way. The latest in the world of entertainment and music. We'll get to that here shortly on Good Morning Cookeville. That's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln Cookeville. Are you tired of having to wait at a dealership to get your car serviced? Well, then you're going to love Ford Mobile Service from Ford of Cookeville. From oil changes and tire rotations to simple repairs, our certified technicians will do their thing right in your own driveway thanks to our state-of-the-art mobile service van. Let us come to you. Schedule your Ford Mobile Service now at FordLincolnCookeville.com or give us a call at 931-526-3325. Terms and conditions apply. See deal for details.
Did you know that all of our stations have some great half-price Upper Cumberland deals? You're supporting local businesses and getting great savings at the same time.
Businesses like Foglight Food House, CG's Boutique, The Exceptional Bean, Fire and Vine Restaurant and Rooftop Bar, and the Royal House of Cheese.
Visit any of the Cookeville Communications station websites for more information or to purchase a half-price gift card.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Reports. The Oklahoma City Thunder are back in the NBA Finals for the first time since 2012 with a 124-94 victory against the Minnesota Timberwolves last night. OKC won the series 4-1 to win the Western Conference Finals. They'll play the winner of the Pacers and Knicks starting on June 5th in OKC. Pacers currently lead the Knicks 3-1 in their series. The defending Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers kept their defense alive and advanced to a third straight Stanley Cup final, beating the Carolina Hurricanes 5-3 last night in the Eastern Conference Final. It's the second time in the last 3 years that the Panthers have beaten the Hurricanes in the conference finals. Florida will await the winner of the Oilers and Stars in the final. Edmonton leads that series 3-1. In Major League Baseball yesterday, the St. Louis Cardinals beat the Orioles 6-4, Reds fell to the Royals 3-2, the White Sox beat the Mets 9-4 to stave off a series sweep, Pirates topped the Diamondbacks 10-1, and the Marlins beat the Padres 10-8. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. It's 6:32.
And a high today getting up to around 73. We've got 63 right now. And yesterday was hamburger day. I think we told you guys that. And if y'all ain't tried the hamburgers over at the Doodle, I think that's one of the best in town.
Not just a hamburger, the grilled cheeseburger.
And that's on buttery Texas toast.
It's so great. We celebrated big yesterday.
That was such a good burger.
Me and Sheila both had onion rings, too.
Yeah. I love their onion rings over there, too. Their fries are good,
we
too.
splurged. I was not on my Mediterranean diet yesterday.
And I didn't care about, diet. Who cares about that today? This is hamburger day.
That was delicious. Spoiler alert time. Things going on in the world of entertainment and music here. No need to watch the late night shows.
Nobody's on it that we know.
Nobody's on it. No, doesn't matter. On a regular TV tonight, you got 911 on ABC. On CBS, George and Mandy's First Marriage, Ghost, Matlock, and Elsbeth. On Fox, Bob's Burgers, Grimmsburg, Family Guy, and The Great North. On NBC, Transplant, then Law and Order SVU and Law and Order, then on MTV, what you've all been waiting for, Jersey Shore Family Vacation.
Uh-oh, it's back.
I know, Sheila, you couldn't wait to find out how Snooki's doing.
I hadn't even thought of Snooki.
On Amazon, a limited series. This is based on the life of Sheila Scruggs and her growing up in Lynchburg, Tennessee. It's called The Better Sister.
Which I was. So thank you, Jason. I don't think that's how he meant that, but I'm going to roll with it.
Exactly how I meant. I was trying to, anyway.
Yeah, all right.
Department Q is on Netflix, season 1 of that. Mad Unicorn.
Now that's what I am.
The life and times of Sheila Scruggs in Mad Unicorn. Adults, that's on FX and Hulu, season 1. Scrublands on AMC Plus. That's what's all new to stream now. And I still haven't started watching that Sitting Bull yet. I saw it.
No, but I want to see it. I didn't watch it last night.
Where it was on last night, but it was already too late, and I didn't want to turn on Sitting Bull at 8:30.
See, I did that last night to a show that I really wanted to see. Yes, it was the last of Handmaid's Tale, but I cannot even tell you what happened. I fell asleep, and I should have known starting it around 8:30.
Right.
I don't even know what happened.
I did go back and catch up on America's Got Talent. I really like America's Got Talent. They had a magician on there. This was 2 nights ago, but I watched it last night. Unbelievable magician. They had a great singer on there. I mean, just some really good
it's
talent.
Anything and everything on America's Got Talent, and that's what's interesting.
Yeah, they had a guy. The very first act was this guy comes on, and he drinks a big old jar of pickle juice. Then he drank a big old jar of hot dog water. Then he drank a big old jar of cream corn. Then he finished it with a big old jar of hot sauce.
So he was trying not to throw up?
Yeah, he didn't make it through.
I didn't think so.
He didn't make it through. Let's see here. Electronic Arts has canceled the video game based on Disney and Marvel's Black Panther following the shutdown of its developer, Cliffhanger Games. For all you gamers out there. CBS has unveiled the cast for Survivor 50. In the Hands of the Fans is the subtitle of this, featuring returning favorites like White Lotus creator Mike White, Colby Donaldson, and Jenna Lewis Daughtry. It's set to air in 2026. So celebrates the show's legacy with a fan-voted lineup of iconic players.
That might be interesting. Now, are they going to go out after that? Because season 50, I think they should call it quits.
I think they should.
And they leave with a fan-voted season.
Or, spice it up a little bit.
Now, I know they've had, fan favorites for the older ones that's been on there, but this first time I think they've done celebrity one.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't remember it in the past if they had. They had their own celebrities, which means the celebrities from that show.
Were those 3 people I read off celebrities?
Yeah, because the White Lotus creator is the main one I knew.
Mike White?
Yes.
Mike White? Mike White's like that bird, Bob White.
Bob White?
Mike White? Peter Kwong, known for his role as Rain in Big Trouble in Little China, passed away 73 years old. He was also recognized for his work in films like The Golden Child, as well as appearances on television series such as General Hospital. Who was he on GH?
I bet we know his face more than his name.
Yeah, we'll have to Google Peter Kwong and find out who he was.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
All right. Haley Bieber, that's Justin Bieber's bride, has entered into the billionaire ranks. She sold her skincare brand Rhode to Elf, or ELF.
Yeah, it is Elf.
In a beauty deal for $1 billion. The agreement includes $800 million in cash and stock at closing, with an additional $200 million contingent on Rhode's performance over the next 3 years.
My goodness.
So she's going to be making money. This comes amid her and Justin's reported financial struggles. I didn't know they were having financial. We haven't reported that.
No.
Therefore,
it may not have even happened.
May not even be true.
Here's Peter Kwan.
Oh yeah, I've seen him
his face is
before.
familiar. Yeah, I've
absolutely.
seen him.
Yeah.
Peter Kwan.
Kwong.
Like Hong Kong.
Todd and Julie Chrisley were released from prison yesterday. They got full pardons from Donald Trump.
I bet that was some celebrating going on.
I bet so.
Because Todd, he'd been in there for a while.
Yeah, he was in worse trouble than the wife was, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't really care about them. I only cared about the grandma. And those kids, they do nothing wrong. They seem like decent kids. Didn't they have 2 kids?
Yes. 3, actually.
3
they had
kids.
2 boys and a girl, and then they were also taking care of one of their grandbabies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they, but I don't know if Chrisley Knows Best is going to come back.
I hope it does, because let me tell you, it was entertaining.
Yeah, but can they really say he knows best at this point? Because,
Well,
I mean, once you...
Maybe they need to call it Chrisley, Life After Prison.
Oh, yeah, something like that. They're going to have to reboot. If they're going to bring that show back, they're going to have to reboot the whole thing.
I think people would still watch.
I think more people would watch.
Yeah. Let's find out what they're going to say. And he's the type, he'd talk about it.
And then at the end, he could fight the Tiger King.
Oh, my gosh, I would be so into that.
I'd watch that. I'd watch
Yeah.
that Chrisley fella and the Tiger King.
That's just such a mess that you can't look away.
Yeah, like WWE should do that on pay-per-view.
Why hasn't anybody went to the Tiger King now that he's in jail and done an interview at jail with him?
I think somebody did not too long ago, but I don't remember who it was.
Well, they didn't promote it very well because I didn't know that much about it.
The Tiger King had a statement. He was kind of upset about the Chrisleys getting out, and he was like, "Well, I guess you got to have money," because he thought he'd get pardoned by Trump. I guess. I don't.
Did he even know Trump?
I don't know if the Chrisleys did either.
I'd come near thinking they knew him more than Tiger King.
Oh, I'm pretty sure if it came down to it and Trump had to claim which one he knew, he'd pick
He'd say the Chrisleys.
Yeah, he wouldn't be like, I knew the Tiger King. You know, he wouldn't be
Although I can see him saying that too.
Me too.
You know.
Yeah.
He says funny stuff.
Day 11 of the Sean Diddy Combs trial, featuring expert testimony from Los Angeles police officer and arson investigator, and also on the stands was Cassie Ventura's stylist. And stylists know all.
Well, so she's been treated so bad that she had a stylist?
Just because you had a stylist don't mean you was treated good, Sheila.
I'd be thinking I was pretty high on the hog.
Oh, yeah.
Taylor, if I got a stylist every morning.
Deontay Nash is the stylist name. She detailed ways that Diddy controlled Cassie during the tumultuous relationship. She said under oath that Diddy threatened to release homemade tapes of the so-called freak-offs. Deontay and Diddy's bodyguard delivered Cassie to a plastic surgeon's office after a violent attack that split open her face another time. Cassie considered climbing over a hotel balcony railing to escape Diddy in his violent rage. This is what Deontay Nash, the stylist, has said. So she attempted to protect Cassie from Diddy on one occasion, She came to her home to look for or Diddy came to her home to look for Cassie. And she told the jury that he started knocking, or he started looking all around my house. He looked in the closets. He looked in the oven. I have no idea why I would have looked in the oven.
He was crazy.
Crazy. Absolutely.
A woman's hiding in the oven. Let me look in the oven.
Yeah. And also the judge denied Diddy's defense team's request to declare a mistrial as well. So the Diddy trial continues. And
I'm just ready for the movie on it. I'm sick of just hearing about it. Let's just go make a movie. And we'll judge from that.
Yeah.
Go entertain me.
Be like American Idol, you know, and
No Idol on this.
Diddy, America has voted.
You have a jail sentence.
Yeah, you are a sick, perverted dude.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't even get bonds.
Yeah.
Or bail, whatever you call it.
Now that'd be a jury of your peers right there. A big nationwide, TV show where you vote. Heck, we may be coming to that. Who knows? 6:45 now. Coming up next, we've got the real good couple of stories that are positive and uplifting. And round 3 of Ask Jason.
Yeah, because we didn't have Monday.
Yeah.
Monday was Memorial Day.
Yeah, we're doing Ask Jason this week.
How many have you got right now? I'm supposed to be.
I only got 2 right yesterday.
So it's 5 now?
I think so.
I think 5. 5 is right.
Something like that. I didn't do good yesterday. Got 3
You
the
got
first
2
day.
out of 3?
Then I only got 2 yesterday. I'll try to do better today, Sheila. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Remember, you got mad at me because I didn't tell you it was about vacation. I said it was about
Average Americans
which was true.
on vacation.
But I would have gave you that answer if I said.
Well,
I
that's
was
right.
just trying to be fair.
I've done that to you before. I've told you what it was about.
And you've also not said it before, wasn't it?
It's 6:46
Let's not start
now.
that again.
We'll be right back here on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Thursday morning forecast. Patchy fog this morning will gradually burn off with scattered showers developing as we approach lunchtime. Periods of rain and thunderstorms will be possible off and on throughout the afternoon with highs in the mid to upper 70s. Showers and storms may become more widespread overnight as a cold front pushes through. Lows will fall to around 60. Our Friday may start out wet and stormy with scattered showers continuing into the afternoon hours. Highs will be cooler, only topping out around 70 with gusty winds. Saturday is looking dry for the most part with sunny skies and only a low chance of a pop-up shower or storm. Highs will be in the mid-70s. A passing disturbance will bring an increased chance of scattered storms Sunday with highs in the mid-70s. Be sure you're following Upper Cumberland Weather on Facebook and X for the latest weather information.
When severe weather strikes, every second counts. Stay ahead of the storms with your hometown stations of Cookeville Communications, your trusted source for live, local, and accurate weather coverage with Anthony Taylor at Upper Cumberland Weather.
This is where your tornado warning is currently in effect, and we want you to be in your tornado safe spot right now.
We're always watching.
And this will be moving over the triple point of Van Buren County, White County, and Cumberland County here soon.
We're always always ready.
All these locations need to be in your tornado safe spot now. If you're out driving, listening to us on the radio, you need to be getting off the road. You need to be getting into a substantial structure.
From breaking storm alerts to up-to-the-minute radar updates, our team is on the air, around the clock, keeping you and your family informed and safe when severe weather threatens the upper Cumberland region and middle Tennessee. When severe weather happens, be ready and stay ahead of the storms. With 94.7, the country giant, 98.5 KISS FM, 106.1 The Eagle, 107.7 Grace FM, and Hub Plus on your Roku device.
It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. It's 6:49 now, Sheila.
He's laughing because the things we talk about between breaks, we cannot tell you.
Oof. Not good.
Our guest this morning will be Rafferty Cleary. He is the big title, cultural administrator of the town of Monterey.
I think it sounds bigger than what it actually is, though.
I don't know. He's pretty popular.
I know. It's his hair.
It is. He's got great hair. Yeah. And Catherine Molina, she's got great hair, too.
She's got great hair, yeah.
From the Leslie Town Center. So we've tried to pick two people that have great hair, and they're on this morning.
It's the great hair episode of Good Morning Cookeville.
I wonder what Catherine would think. I went talking about her like that. She'd probably like, well, thank you.
Probably. Every day, me and Sheila, we go through these news stories, try to find some that are positive and uplifting, and we call it The Real Good. Two passengers on Alaska Airlines, Kristen and Sam, were flying to their wedding in Phoenix, Arizona, when thoughtful flight attendants turned their time on the plane into a special celebration. The flight attendant shared the news about Kristen and Sam with the other passengers and invited the passengers to jot down marriage advice on napkins. That's dangerous. Before landing, they were given the gift of a heartwarming pile of handwritten notes filled with wisdom, humor, and love. Kristen shared the whole experience with a video on social media where she thanked those involved for making the trip to Phoenix so special. Marriage advice from our fellow passengers. She says, thank you to the sweet angels on Alaska Airlines for making this happen, and to all the people who shared advice. We'll cherish these forever.
I think that's pretty awesome.
I bet you money she threw away the ones of all the guys on the airplane that said, don't do it.
I'm sure there's some that said that too.
Don't do it. I'm throwing these away.
What are they talking about?
Don't do it.
You know she got a few of them.
Throwing them down.
Yeah.
Of course she did.
Probably even from some of the women.
Probably.
But I'd have tried to give her good advice.
Well, there's some people who just had a bad experience.
Yeah.
Is all. Another real good story. For the third year in a row, a 9-year-old girl named Presley set up a lemonade stand with the goal of giving back to the community. This year she raised $2,000 and donated every penny to the families of 2 deputies who were injured in the line of duty. Presley says she always has hundreds of in-person visitors to her lemonade stand, and also generates a lot of interest with a Facebook page. When asked what inspired her to donate to the injured officers, Presley says, I felt bad for them and how they're going to have to pay a lot of money for the hospital bill. This girl's 9. So I wanted to help them out because they do some really good work for us, and I want to do something good for them.
9 years old.
9 years old and talking like that and raising money. How cool is that?
She's something else.
That is such a cool little.
Yeah, it is.
9-year-old. This is her 3rd year. So I mean, she started when she was 6 doing this.
That girl's unbelievable.
Man, I didn't have.
I was still hiding behind my mama's leg at 6 because I was
my
shy.
goodness.
And yes, I really was shy when I was little. I grew out of it, though. Y'all can see.
Yeah. What happened?
I just got sick of being shy.
I just got sick of it.
Got sick of it. I was like, I need to speak up more.
Yeah. To the people from Alaska Airlines and Kristen and Sam who are getting married, and to Presley who set up the lemonade stand. Y'all are real good. All right, Miss Sheila.
It's Ask Jason time.
All right.
We've been switching back and forth on our questions. 1 week I answer, next week he answers. So this week it's been Ask Jason.
Yeah.
He's got 5 correct so far this
But
week.
remember, it's been a short week. Everybody think I've been doing this all week and only got 5
No,
right.
Monday we were not here. It was Memorial Day.
I need to put that out
So
there.
he's got 5 correct in the last 2 days, which is not bad at all. Your topic is American households.
Okay.
97% of American kitchens have this in them. What is it?
Well, my knee jerk, first thing that comes to my mind is refrigerator, but
It's something you probably keep in
you
your...
said 97, and is it really even a kitchen if you don't have a refrigerator in it? So my guess would be 100% of kitchens have a refrigerator.
Yeah, but it's not a fridge. It's something that's possibly in the fridge.
In the fridge.
I don't think everybody keeps this in the fridge, though, because I've seen it on tables in restaurants. Ooh.
Oh, then it's a condiment.
I gave it too good of a hint.
And probably the most common condiment people would have would be ketchup.
Ding, ding, ding.
Great hint, Sheila.
He's got 6 right so far.
Thank you, Sheila, for that wonderful hint.
But I didn't give it to you.
But thank you. That was a great hint.
I was making up for yesterday when you said I lied to you,
doing.
which I did not.
See how I'm doing?
Playing mind games. All right. American households.
Okay.
Question number 2.
Yeah.
98% of households purchase this. What is it?
98%.
Let's say it's about American households and what food they buy.
And 98%?
Purchase this. What is it?
Like,
It's a grocery item.
Chicken.
No. Yeah, this is a hard one because I'm surprised at 98%.
Canned vegetables.
No. 98%.
Snack. Some snack.
What do some people have for snack?
Oh, I don't know. Peanuts.
I tried to give you hints on that, right?
Yeah.
Are you giving up?
Yeah.
Ice cream. I don't think you would have gotten it.
No, I wouldn't expect 98% of people to have
It
ice
surprised
cream.
me too because 98%?
Yeah.
All right. The last question. Are you paying attention to me or Rafferty?
I was just looking at Rafferty's being weird looking in here.
He looks pitiful like he wants to join us.
He looks, all right, let's get to the last question.
All right. The last question. American households and their grocery habits, I guess.
Okay, all right.
In a typical year, 99% of U.S. households will buy this. What is it?
99%.
And I would think
Is
it's
this
mainly in the winter. I don't think a lot of us.
Is it a grocery item?
Mhm.
Like the rest? Okay, so it's a grocery
It's
item.
a grocery item.
And in the winter, they do this more?
99% of U.S. households will buy this. What is it?
But you say most people do this in the winter?
I think so.
Soup.
Yes. See, I give great hints.
That was, Sheila, that was a great hint.
7 total right in the last 3 days.
Without the winter, I never would have got it.
Because it's true. A lot of people buy chicken noodle soup.
You're
and They
right.
like that broth and everything when they've got colds in the winter. And I'm just not a soup. I love soup, but not in the summer. I don't like it in summertime.
Golly, isn't that Sheila Scruggs great at giving hints?
See, I made up for you thinking I lied to you yesterday,
Just the best little hint giver there ever was.
and who is not a good hint giver? Our next guest, Rafferty Cleary. You got on to him one time. I know.
We're not giving good hints.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I was listening because I had to be somewhere else.
Oh, that's right.
And I thought, that hint did. It bombed.
That's right. He was batted. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Rafferty is the cultural administrator for the city of Monterey. Monterey's got some cool stuff going on. I can't wait for Rafferty to tell you all about all that. Also, Catherine Molina from Leslie Town Center is coming up after 7 o'clock as well. She'll be up here around 7:30. Good morning, Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Hang out with us. Got a whole other hour here on Good Morning Cookeville. Hang on.
TRN News.
2 people are dead and more than 30 others injured after a Greyhound bus collides with another vehicle Monday night on Highway 70 east near Jackson. The bus, which was traveling from Memphis to Nashville, had 34 people aboard, including a driver and relief driver. Greyhound says most of the 30 hospitalized passengers have since been released. The Tennessee Highway Patrol is investigating this crash. No details have been released yet about the people in the passenger vehicle. Meantime, Metro Nashville Police identifying a man who was fatally stabbed in a church parking lot in Madison early Monday. Officials say 44-year-old James Kane Jr. was pronounced dead at Skyline Medical Center. An MMPD officer says he was on patrol near Madison First Baptist Church when he saw Kane and a suspect on the ground. The suspect first claimed Kane was trying to rob him before he ran on foot, according to authorities. I'm Lee Mowen.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
This is Nnamdi Asamoah. I play football for the Philadelphia Eagles, but what I do off the field with United Way might be more important. I'm a volunteer tutor and mentor. Why? Because over 1 million kids a year drop out of school, and that's not okay. It takes 12 years to create a graduate, but it takes about the same time to create a dropout. And the difference between a child becoming one or the other could be me, or it could be you. Studies show that if we get to these kids earlier, their chances are better. And kids who read well by 3rd grade are more likely to graduate. So join me in United Way. Suit up and take the pledge. Become a volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor. Because when a child succeeds, we all succeed. Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Take the pledge at unitedway.org. Brought to you by United Way, the Ad Council, and the National Football League.
A Tennessee man in custody after he was found with a missing Iowa teen. Jefferson County authorities say the 13-year-old girl made her way to an area home to say she'd been kidnapped by 37-year-old Martin Sandoval Jr. He allegedly talked to the victim over Snapchat and drove to Des Moines to pick her up and bring her to his house. Sandoval faces charges including aggravated statutory rape. One of 2 people killed in a Greyhound bus crash was a passenger. This bus collided with a truck Monday night on Highway 70 East near Jackson. The second person who was killed was in the other vehicle. The bus was traveling from Memphis to Nashville at the time. Governor Bill Lee paying tribute to the life of a Robertson County deputy by creating a domestic violence offender registry in Tennessee. The governor on Tuesday signed Savannah's Law. It's named in honor of Savannah Puckett, the deputy who was shot to death by an ex-boyfriend at her Springfield home in 2022. Anyone convicted of a second domestic violence offense will be listed on the registry with their name, photo, and conviction dates for between 2 to 20 years. I'm Lee Mowen, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. A 22-year-old man faces vehicular assault and DUI charges following a crash in Allgood Saturday that left 2 people injured. The incident happened on Highway 111 near East 10th Street just after 5 a.m. The Highway Patrol says Jacob Henry was evading law enforcement when his 2004 Dodge Ram rear-ended a vehicle occupied by 67-year-old Clifford Phillips and 60-year-old Laura Phillips. Troopers say the Phillipses suffered serious injuries during the crash. A man wanted for a crash that killed a woman in Sparta nearly 1 year ago has landed behind bars. The Sparta Expositor reports that Patrick Flaherty was captured last week in Dallas, Texas. A grand jury indicted Flaherty earlier this spring on vehicular homicide and DUI charges stemming from a crash near the 6300 block of Highway 70 that killed Bridget Rice. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee signed a bill this week that creates a registry of persistent domestic violence offenders. The new registry will include offenders' names, dates of birth, conviction dates, and counties of conviction. The bill, known as Savannah's Law, was created in honor of a Robertson County Sheriff's deputy who was killed in 2022 by a man with a known history of domestic assault. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Thursday morning forecast. Patchy fog this morning will gradually burn off with scattered showers developing as we approach lunchtime. Periods of rain and thunderstorms will be possible off and on throughout the afternoon with highs in the mid to upper 70s. Showers and storms may become more widespread overnight as a cold front pushes through. Lows will fall to around 60. Our Friday may start out wet and stormy with scattered showers continuing into the afternoon hours. Highs will be cooler, only topping out around 70 with gusty winds. Saturday is looking dry for the most part with sunny skies and only a low chance of a pop-up shower or storm. Highs will be in the mid-70s. A passing disturbance will bring an increased chance of scattered storms Sunday with highs in the mid-70s. Be sure you're following Upper Cumberland Weather on Facebook and X for the latest weather information.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio at 707. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
And our favorite cultural administrator of Monterey, because there's only one.
Well, I only know one cultural administrator. Not a lot of towns have a cultural administrator.
We're so grateful.
It's almost like it's made up.
Sort of is.
Sort of is.
Yeah.
Rafferty Cleary. You've also heard him right here doing the news, too.
Yeah. Our trusty newsman and cultural administrator for the town of Monterey. Hey, Rafferty.
I've been called worse.
I know you have.
Hey, I like the Monterey, Tennessee shirt you got on there. You're repping today.
Thank you.
Representing.
Thank you.
Are those for sale at the Depot Museum?
No, these are personal.
Oh,
yeah.
Gotcha.
The cool stuff I have. You know what I mean?
So you're not offering that at the Depot Museum?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this is Adidas.
But you do have cool Monterey shirts at the Depot Museum.
We do. Yeah, and I'm fixing to order a new batch. Do you call shirts batches?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
A batch of shirts?
Yeah, you can call it whatever you want.
Because you're Rafferty, the cultural administrator.
You wouldn't want to call it a murder of shirts. That's what they call geese,
And
right?
crows,
And
crows. I don't know
That's
if-
a geese. A
I
flock
think
of geese.
Flock of geese.
Murder of
Murder of
crows.
crows.
Yeah.
I don't know where we got off on this, but Fire on the Mountain.
Fire on the Mountain.
It's coming up.
Yes, it
He's
is.
got to get his little dates right, but
It's July the 5th,
I knew it was like right around that time.
right?
July the 5th, Saturday.
Yeah.
Big days planned for the whole day.
Is it all? I mean, is it all under wraps? I know that the fireworks are going to be great. They have been the past.
No,
2
it's not.
years.
It's not all under wraps. Starting off the morning with a 5K.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fire on the Mountain.
5K race through Monterey, which has not been done in quite some time.
Yeah.
So that'll be organized chaos.
Yeah, it'd be good.
That morning. It'll be real good. Yeah. And I have to thank Chris Landers for really getting that organized. He's been such a big help for multiple years on our 4th of July
Yeah, absolutely.
celebration. So this year, a new element he wanted to bring to it. And then something that's also new this year, around 1 o'clock that day, still working out the deets, as the kids say.
The kids say,
Vintage baseball.
Oh, dude, are you doing it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll have these hooligans that come from all over the state. They're in organized teams. They actually have a league.
It's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
They're dressed in like old
Yeah,
uniforms and
yeah,
stuff.
and they play by the rules of the old way. I mean,
yeah, and they barehand. So it's barehanded.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Tim. He's gonna want to be a part of that.
It's real baseball. I mean, it is really cool.
So they're coming to play
they ruined it.
a league game.
Yeah.
Quote, league game. It is a league game.
Oh, really? So it counts.
It counts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then sometime this where the
What would be really cool to do with that is and maybe Tim could be involved in this, and maybe Noah or somebody from UCR, but we broadcast that game. But we gotta talk like this, see? Up to bat, it's old Whippy McWhipperson,
Oh, that would be great.
and do it like old school announcers. Wouldn't that be fun?
I would love that.
That'd probably get annoying to the people listening, but it would be.
But we'd have fun.
we might be able to work that out.
It'd be a blast.
We might be able to work that out.
Back in the day, all the old baseball players always had a cool nickname.
Right.
Here comes Skippy. Skippy up to the plate now.
I don't know if they have like monikers. Is that the word?
I don't.
Yeah. I don't know if they have that, but I'm excited about
You're like
this.
an old soul, aren't you?
I am an old soul. I can
nice.
I can hang out with the older people more easier than I can with the younger people.
I think that me too, Rafty. I think that's why I get along with Sheila so well.
Oh.
Which way you going? That I'm the older people?
See, off air, this was happening. And that was 20 times worse than any of the old jokes that I made a few minutes ago.
He's always bad. He acts like I'm 50 years older than him. And you know how? It's like 2.5 years older.
Well, you take it so rough. That's why it's funny.
Right.
And that's sweet of him.
There's an 11-year-old at my house. She's like, "Why do you pick on me so much? Because you take it so rough." It's
Right.
funny.
I mean, it's just
I can't help it. I
That's
mean,
why I pick on Rafferty,
Yeah.
because Rafferty takes it rough too.
I mean, right now, I told the 11-year-old yesterday. It's like I'm like the 11-year-old. It's like a dog.
Yeah.
I was like, you can get your tablet back, but you have to read books all summer in order to get it back.
Ooh.
That's good because they're doing the initiative now to get out of, out and from in front of the screen time so much because it changes how
Yeah, but she thinks I'm joking about that one. That one's happening.
That one's happening.
You're
That's
sticking
happening.
to it.
Yeah, I'm sticking it to the
And I
mon.
think it's a good thing. She'll thank you for it later.
Maybe.
So, is there music and stuff at Fire on the Mountain this year as well?
There is music. Let's see. I should know everyone.
You should, but that's okay.
Well, this just got worked out, so I can get it for you right now.
All right. We'll wait for you, Rafferty. I can make a couple of Sheila's old jokes while we wait if you'd like.
Let's see. Well,
Because I love.
There's a group called Filthy Heathens.
Oh, I love Filthy Heathens.
Oh, that's my family.
Yeah.
Filthy Heathens coming.
I'm kidding. I don't know them, but Sheila's family, the Filthy Heathens.
And then we've had some folks who a lot of Monterey folks will be familiar with. They've been up here before, but we've had great success with them. And these folks love coming to Monterey. Lily Grace, Cherokee, Hope Upton, Landon McFadden, and then Caleb and Leanne.
All right. Well, good lineup.
Is it Cherokee?
Yeah.
Hope
Yeah.
Cherokee Hope.
Upton.
That girl, she goes by Cherokee Hope. Then it's just Cherokee. Then it's Cherokee Upton. Know that it's the girl we know.
Right.
She's almost like Madonna now. She could just go to Cherokee.
Yeah,
Sure.
she really could.
So we've got fireworks right at about 9:15 or so.
And that's from the same company, right?
Pyrotechnico.
So these are the guys who,
They did the drone show.
The drone show. They also did all the fireworks for the Super Bowl.
We love them.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I mean, they are about as professional as you can get.
And then our fireworks show is also synchronized.
Oh, yes, on 94.7 The Country Giant, 98.5 KISS FM.
Plug. There we go.
Yeah.
I'll let you do it.
Well, we're proud to be involved in that. It's all part of Freedom Week that starts off in Gainesboro on the 28th. That's when they do their fireworks downtown, their Stuff the Bus event. And then we're in Baxter, and then Cookeville, and then Monterey. So we got a lot of fireworks, a lot of fun to be had, and good on all the municipalities and cities, too, for coordinating it where not everybody's doing it on July the 4th.
Yeah, I think that's great too. But everybody can really support each town.
Yeah, I think that's a really good deal. So good job to you guys. I know y'all coordinate that.
Well, I think all the communities work well in trying to do that. So all good. Baxter, Monterey, and Cookeville. We try to provide an avenue for family goers to go to every one of them that they possibly can.
Y'all
it works
are
out.
doing great with all the events in Monterey. Y'all really upped the game. And I think that's Rafferty.
Depends on who you ask, but we think we're doing good.
Y'all always have a big crowd. No matter if it's Banana Pudding Festival or Fire on the Mountain.
Yeah. What?
There's an inside joke there. I'm not.
No, there's no inside joke.
No, it's just Jason being Jason. Funny guy.
So tell us about. I'm sure that the new Domino's got overran the first week it was open. So they did a great job on the building, by the way.
Yeah, that is truly remarkable. That building was in some really bad shape.
It looks so cute.
I mean, right now, it looks just like a Domino's now. I mean,
it's adorable.
John Powers and his team have just been tremendous. What we were told was of course, John has many Domino's across the Upper Cumberland, but the one in Monterey, it was a record sales day for a grand opening day at any of his stores. And then the next day, second day open, was a record sales day.
I don't doubt it a bit.
And they've stayed pretty consistent even after the grand opening.
That's something that Monterey's needed.
Wanted.
Right, yeah.
Lacked in the food options for a while.
Absolutely.
And so
here we are in 2025, and y'all are just now getting pizza delivered.
Yeah.
So, they're crazy about it. That's
so.
Yeah.
What was funny to me, I walk the dog around town every night, and that first
and that means
second
he's walking a dog. I just want to
right. Yeah.
Not a play on words.
That's not a weird.
That's right. It's an actual animal.
Right, yeah.
With a tail and it wags, and and I feed it and all this
it
stuff.
Wags, how's it do?
I'm not.
He went like.
So anyway, what was really unique was walking the dog, the dog, and seeing all the Domino's cars around town.
Yeah.
And that's still it's kind of like, as the kids like to say, tripping me out.
Yeah.
You just don't see it. There was a picture someone posted on Facebook of a Domino's delivery car going down Calf Killer.
Huh.
Caption said, "Don't see this every day."
No, you don't. Yeah.
So it's been pretty cool.
Now, it's not these self-driving cars, is it? Just taking.
I hope not. I sure hope not. That'd be like putting Dale in a vehicle.
Yeah.
You know?
Hi, Dale.
Hey, Dale.
Welch.
It's 7:18 now. More with Rafferty Cleary, the cultural administrator of the city of Monterey. Coming up here in just a little bit, so stick with us on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Hang on.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from Summerspace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. Summerspace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:20 now.
And our good buddy, Rafferty Cleary, joins us.
It is I.
Cultural Administrator of Monterey.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Best newsman around.
Mm-hmm. An all-around good guy.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
So say something good about me now. See, it's so hard for him.
No, you can't not put me on the spot like that. There's so many good things I want to say. I just don't know what I want to
narrow down.
I don't,
Rafferty.
I don't know what I want to select for the radio right now.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
It's just between us. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Off air.
Very
We'll talk
special.
off air.
Just chat GPT it later.
He's done that before.
Chat GPT, tell me some good things about Sheila Scruggs.
Well, he had something written, and I was like, this is really sweet. And then the more I read, I go, this is not your writing.
Yeah, this is old chat got it for you.
Little chat GPT.
Yeah.
Man, I wish.
Careful with that stuff, man.
You got to read it a little bit. You can't just, throw it out there.
He was seeing if the Princess and the Pea would notice.
Yeah, I tried that on my grandma's obituary, and
you chat GPT'd your grandma's obituary.
So bad.
Didn't read it after it was done.
Oh my! You didn't wait. You chat GPT'd your grandma's obituary and didn't proofread it.
Did a rip and read. Okay,
Nope.
here it is. Here it is,
Rafferty.
Pastor.
It's a joke, guys.
Okay.
I wrote that one from the heart.
Okay.
Just trying to be funny.
Oh, you did good.
Well,
good
that was
job.
real good because that was funny.
But what does that say about you that we totally believe that you would do that?
That he's a guy. 'Cause
Yeah.
You would totally do that.
I would not.
Yes, you would.
I would not.
He's done it about our show before.
Anyway, Rafferty.
I love my grandma, Judy. God rest her soul.
Let's talk about the dining car. I know that's been
Let me just real quick.
Okay.
Judy would have been totally cool with me doing that. I just want everyone to know that I'm not that type of grandson.
No slight to your grandma.
Exactly.
Okay.
He did
She's
write it from
probably
the heart.
she's laughing in heaven right now.
Okay.
She sounded like she'd been a cool woman. I wish I'd have met her.
She was cool. All right. Anyway.
Dining car. I know that's been a project that you've been on for a few years now.
Yeah, but it actually, I mean, we talked about it for a few years, but this thing is in full, it's It's in action.
Have they started doing some work there?
Construction started, so it's a neat
okay.
project, very neat project. It is not a Town of Monterey project. It is a Monterey Depot Historical Society project. Got a big state grant to do this, and there's a 1940s dining car that's parked on temporary, well, temporary is a bad word because they're going to be there for a long time, but tracks that are not actually part of the railroad.
Right, yeah.
And we're remodeling this thing. And J&S Construction is doing the remodel on this. They've done a tremendous job. They've been working for about a month now. Right now, the goal is to have it completed or at least close to being finished by our fireworks show on July the 5th.
Oh, man, that'd be perfect.
So this thing, when it's all said and done, is going to have running water, sewer.
What?
It'll be electrified. We will have it'll have a little kitchenette in it. So folks, we're hoping our goal is to have this open to the public. As long as the Depot Museum's open, this dining car is open for folks to go see and hang out in. We encourage folks to come and read a book, get on the computer, whatever. But we want it to be a revenue stream for the Depot Society, and so we are going to offer it for birthday parties.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great
rentals,
idea.
meetings and whatnot. And so this kitchenette will allow folks
Maybe in
to,
weddings or something like that.
potentially
Business meetings.
Business meetings. It'll be fully equipped with electronics, and if you need to throw a presentation up, we'll be able to accommodate something like that.
When you took me on there and to look around, it's bigger inside than it looks outside.
It's big. It's big deal. It's like remodeling a large RV. It's essentially what it is. A little bit bigger than an RV. But we're extremely excited about this.
So you were talking about maybe having meetings and birthday parties. Will it be like air conditioned? And
Oh
all
yeah,
that too?
we got a 5-ton heating and cooling unit that's docked on the very back of this. We're running the ductwork. The whole J&S, I cannot say enough about them. The way that they have worked with the subcontractors to figure, okay, so how are we going to get water to this thing? How are we going to get sewer? How are we going to heat and cool this? It's just ingenious, really. And so all that right now, what's going on is a lot of mechanical work. So they're doing a lot of the HVAC, plumbing for this project. Brand new windows were installed last week. Inside, it's still completely gutted. They've done some framework on the kitchen area and framework on the bathroom areas, but the interior, immediate interior of the car is mostly gutted. But
It's going to be really, really neat.
We've got furniture we've ordered. And it'll be set up. You picture this dining car, split it in half. One half will be restaurant booth type seating, and then the other half will be lounge type seating. So some sofas, some standing tables,
All right.
what I call checkerboard tables.
Yeah.
Just one chair, one table, that type of seating. And we're looking forward to it. This is something that the dining car has been here on the property for probably 10 years. And the idea of getting it renovated and open to the public has been tossed around by the Depot Society for years. Those discussions about doing this volunteer-based, and that effort started, and then it just kind of faltered out.
That's big work for volunteers.
It is, and came across this grant, thankfully, and J&S Construction. We talked to a number of different companies, but J&S had the best plan and the best.
Man, they've been doing it a while. They know. They do for sure know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting, and I'm glad that's finally something that's come to fruition.
To our knowledge, outside of Chattanooga, there won't be another type of experience when this is done, where you can get inside the trains and have that hands-on experience. And to be able to have a birthday party or to be able to host a meeting in something like this outside of
Really
Chattanooga.
preserving the history too of years ago when trains were such a big part of Monterey and Putnam County.
And that's been a challenge with this project is maintaining its original state versus how modern do we want to go.
Sure.
So when you go in there, there's going to be about a split between original and modern. So it's a combination.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that had to do with finding parts.
Yeah.
It's really, really hard to find original parts.
I bet there's probably not a dining car factory out there anymore.
Yeah, but we're recreating. So there's an original floor design, the way the floor was laid out, and then there was a design. Just picture like a center stripe going down the floor, and there was a specific design in there. We're redoing that completely,
dude.
Some of the fixtures will be original. The lighting fixtures, the sink basins will be original. There were toilets in there already, but those just simply aren't going to work with what we're wanting to do. So we've got to remove those. Original walls, those will stay. And then there's some things that we have no control over.
That'll add to the mystique of it, right? Very cool, man. I can't wait for y'all to get that open. Rafferty Cleary here, the cultural administrator for the city of Monterey. Monterey's doing some great things. Rafferty's bringing a lot of cool things to town. Again, Fire on the Mountain is July the 5th. There's a 5K that day. There's fireworks. There's music. There's a old school baseball. What do they call that league, Rafferty?
Vintage Baseball Club, I think.
Yeah,
I think that's so cool.
Look that up. I mean, and see what that's about. And just they got some videos on YouTube and stuff like that. But go look that up. And if you're into baseball, you're gonna want to be there for that, if nothing else.
Yeah.
So
pretty cool too. We're gonna do it at the Nathan Walker Sports Complex. I want to say Black Bottom. Which I'll probably still call it Black Bottom, but it'll be at the old Black Bottom Field, now Nathan Walker Sports Complex. Kind of historical in itself, that field. There was an old minor league team that played there way back in the day.
I didn't know that until there was the press release came out about it being renamed, and it said there was an old minor league.
Yep.
It's like, that is the cool. What were the name?
I can't remember. Bill Wiggins probably watched him play, though.
Well, Bill's not that old.
That was an old joke.
Yeah. Does Dale know?
I bet Dale knows.
I don't know if Dale knows the name or not. Bill Wiggins probably knows it.
I'd love to find out the name.
I'm not making old jokes at Bill, but he is like 87. So
is he really? Don't look it.
Bike's like 5 miles a day, though.
Throwing a number out there, or he really?
No, that's it. That's like it. Oh yeah.
I didn't realize Bill was that age. I thought he was a lot younger.
I thought it was younger than that.
Sharp as a tack, and
he is
still biking 5 a day.
He cracks me up. I just love Bill.
Well, how about that? Well, Rafferty, find out that name for us, because that'd be fun to know.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a priority or anything.
Okay.
But I just would like to know.
Work my hardest to do that for you.
7:31 now. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Coming up from Leslie Town Center, Catherine Molina is next, so stick around with us.
Oh, Molina. I just felt like saying that. Sorry, I interrupted. I know.
Anyway, we'll be right back.
Tourette's is kicking
Yeah.
in.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever, never been a better time to buy a new Ford than right now. Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. For a limited time, Ford has announced employee pricing for everyone. You pay what we pay. Everyone gets employee pricing. There's never, ever, ever, ever been a better time to buy a new Ford than right now. Come see us, 1600 Interstate Drive, or visit us online anytime at FordLincolnofCookeville.com. See dealer for details. Some exclusions apply.
Did you know that all of our stations have some great half-price Upper Cumberland deals? You're supporting local businesses and getting great savings at the same time.
Businesses like Fog Light Food House, CG's Boutique, The Exceptional Bean, Fire and Vine Restaurant and Rooftop Bar, and the Royal House of Cheese.
Visit any of the Cookeville Communications station websites for more information or to purchase a half-price gift card.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Reports. The Oklahoma City Thunder are back in the NBA Finals for the first time since 2012 with a 124-94 victory against the Minnesota Timberwolves last night. OKC won the series 4-1 to win the Western Conference Finals. They'll play the winner of the Pacers and Knicks starting on June 5th in OKC. Pacers currently lead the Knicks 3-1 in their series. The defending Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers kept their defense alive and advanced to a third straight Stanley Cup final, beating the Carolina Hurricanes 5-3 last night in the Eastern Conference Final. It's the second time in the last 3 years that the Panthers have beaten the Hurricanes in the conference finals. Florida will await the winner of the Oilers and Stars in the final. Edmonton leads that series 3-1. In Major League Baseball yesterday, the St. Louis Cardinals beat the Orioles 6-4, Reds fell to the Royals 3-2. The White Sox beat the Mets 9-4 to stave off a series sweep. Pirates topped the Diamondbacks 10-1, and the Marlins beat the Padres 10-8. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. It's 7:35 now.
Well, from the Leslie Town Center, we have Catherine Molina, and we are so excited. I know there's always events going on at the Leslie Town Center, and if there's not an event, you can rent out the Leslie Town Center.
Yes.
So a lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah. I think a lot of people, it's crazy. We've been there for over 20 years, right? And so our facility is right in the downtown area, right on First Street.
Great
parking, great location. Come have an event with us. So we are, like I said, 1 West First Street. The Cookeville-Putnam County Chamber does house their offices in our facility. So we are 2 separate entities. And we have 2 rooms, a downstairs room that you can rent out, 7,200 square feet. We also have an upstairs room that's 1,500 square feet. So we do.
I love the upstairs area that I think a lot of folks don't realize, until you did start having mistletoe market there.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, hey, there's more upstairs. They're like, upstairs?
Oh, yeah. You're like the hidden gem. Yeah. We got stairs and an elevator to get you up the stairs. So convenience, separate bathrooms up there. So our facility is so unique in the fact that, the rooms not only are easily accessible, we've got private bathrooms. They come with kitchens. They come with 6-foot tables and chairs. So I just feel like we're a very unique property, and there are a lot of event facilities shutting down too. So, it kind of puts us in a unique opportunity to remind everybody, hey, we're still here. Mm-hmm. We have all these things. We've done all these renovations. Obviously the building is older because we've been there for over 20 years, but we're making sure that everything is staying up to date.
It seemed like a 20-year-old building.
No, that just made me feel old.
Yeah.
I think she wasn't trying, but I remember when it was first built.
Yeah, 2002.
I mean, it still feels like yesterday, but I guess that has been over 20 years ago.
Yeah.
But it still looks great.
Yeah, and it's, we're doing a lot of things. We take the month of June, and I've kind of done that of like our renovation month. So last June we did bathrooms and kitchens, and next month, we're about to actually we're working with D&D, and we're redoing the lighting system in the downstairs room. So it's going to be pretty awesome.
I saw some pictures, I guess it was on Facebook, and where you had it all done up for a wedding.
Okay, yeah.
And
beautiful.
And it looked really really great. If you haven't thought about Leslie Town Center as a wedding venue,
Oh, yeah.
It looked great.
Yeah, our goal is to make sure that the rooms stay as like bland as possible in a sense. So because we want every single type of decor. Yeah, we want you to be able to transform the space into whatever you want it to be in.
So we'll say, because it's not really bland, neutral.
Neutral, yes, that's the word I was looking for. Yes. Bland sounds a little too old.
Because, everybody else wants their colors for their weddings and their
Blush
birthday.
and bashful.
Yeah, or red or purple. And so, we want it to just be an opportunity, like a blank canvas, right? You walk in and you can just envision exactly what you want it to be. And we do weddings, we do baby showers. We just did a ton of graduation parties. So congratulations to all the graduates from Tech and Cookeville and Upperman. I mean, we got to be a part of those celebrations. And so that's what's so amazing about this job and about our staff is, we hire people that care about people, right?
That's so important to you.
Well, I can train you to turn on the AV system and the lights, right? We can train that to anyone, but we can't train people that care about other people. And so when you have an event at our facility, the staff cares about your event, right? We want that money that you're spending and that experience that you're having to be so memorable. And that's what's really unique about our facility is that our staff wants that to be that for you. And so we just did Dr. Casal's daughter. She just had a coming out party because, their traditions are a little different. And the oldest daughter posted a photo of when she had it there. So it's like we just got to be a part of this family's memories for their daughters. And they've done them all. And they've done them all there, So it's like that's something that our facility has that's so unique is we've been a part of so many things and we just continue to do that. And we really pride ourselves in that.
It's important to whoever's doing an event there. That event's especially personal when it is a family event. And I think that shows a lot about how much you do care. And I think it starts with you, Catherine. I just really, I was so glad when you came and took over the Leslie Town Center because the excitement that you have about it kind of trickles on down to the folks that are under you and helping.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, it makes me so sad when people don't love what they do for a living, and I think that changes the way that you handle your job. And I am so blessed to walk into a job that I absolutely love and I have a passion for. So,
I wonder how many awards have been accepted at the Leslie Town Center.
A lot.
Yeah.
20 years there.
And it's like the high schools.
Yeah.
So we just did the Putnam County top 10%. We get to do, so it's just, if you think about it and you think about all the things that the town center has got to be a part of in this community, it's just astonishing. We've got to be in memories of so many people. And we're in that background of that photo. And, they look at it and they don't really think about where it happened, but we do. And we are just so honored that not only is the Putnam County school system, but all these nonprofits, are choosing to have their event with us. And I think that, they necessarily just do it because it's convenient or it's a great location, but we're so honored. We are so honored.
That is true. It is convenient.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I mean, all that.
The list is
those
long.
Are all facts.
Yes.
But it's, those are legit reasons why people would pick the Leslie Town Center, but, semicolon, all the other stuff that you get to go with that too is really a lot of icing on the cake.
Yeah. And I could sit here, I'd only have 30 minutes. So I could sit here all day and tell you why you should have your event at our facility and why we're the best. And it would be a long day, but and that's what you should do, right?
I could sit here and toot my own horn all morning.
It's not just my horn. It's the town center. It's the, convenience. It's just, there's so many things that I could sit on my soapbox and talk about, but we are just very lucky to be in the community. We're very lucky to be where we are located. We're lucky to work with amazing vendors and catering. We've built relationships with people and we just get to be a part of so much. And it's really an honor to be in the center of the downtown area in a community that's just flourishing.
Right.
My goodness. Cookeville is growing so much. and we're just excited. We've got a lot of good stuff coming up.
What are some community events coming up at Leslie Town?
Yeah, so we luckily we've got some stuff. I'm going to pull up my calendar just so I can be very specific. So we obviously, like I said, the chamber houses their offices in our facility, and so we work directly with them. We are two completely separate entities, which a lot of people don't really realize, but because we do work so close with them, they do host a lot of their events at our facility, which really helps us out too, to kind of get our name out there and remind people. So next week they're actually doing a workshop on the Canva. So, marketing stuff. Jody Pitts is coming out to do that. That's on June 5th.
I've been to that class before, and
it's
they
so
do
helpful.
A really great job, and pointing out things that I thought I knew, and they showed a little tweak here and there, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I didn't know it really did that. So that's a great thing to be a part of.
Yeah, that one's going to be good. The one I'm actually looking forward to the most that's coming up in June is on the June 10th that the Chamber's doing. It's going to be a signature lunch, and it is about the growth. They have Mayor Porter, Lauren Wheaton. They've actually got someone from TDOT, is what Carlin said, coming out to talk about the growth of the community. So I'm excited because, I always drive by. I go to Prescott for one of my kids, and I'm like,
oh, bless your heart.
I got so many questions. So, and the growth of the community, I was just saying, I mean, it's phenomenal. So to be able to go to sit and hear some about that, the plans of what they have, the new businesses coming in and all the things, you're just like, ooh, okay, I want to know more. So I'm hoping they'll talk about some of that stuff. So that one's going to be really cool.
That will be great. And that'll be, of course, I imagine if you're a chamber member, there's...
Yeah, you'll definitely go on the chamber website and look at their stuff, because I don't want to tell you pricing that I don't really know about. Right. But they've got a lot of different events, and they do share events of other chamber members. So they've got an event page, so check that out. But a lot of our events aren't just chamber member events, right? So we do a lot of nonprofit events, and we don't have as many this summer, but in the fall, we've got so many good nonprofits coming. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I don't know if we've got any Saturdays after September. So
if someone does have a wedding or a birthday or even a bridal shower, which they might be able to use the upstairs
call today.
Yeah, you need to call.
Yeah, some reason yesterday I got 3 calls for baby showers, and I was like, all these people getting pregnant all at the same time. So
something in the water.
Yeah, something in the water. Yes. So give us a call. Google the town center. I know everyone's probably driving or, sitting doing things. So our phone number is online. It's 931-372-7200. So definitely give us a call. But, we've got Hannah Riding Center coming to us for the first time. So we've got a lot of really good ones. We've got a Republican dinner. We've got a Democrat dinner we're hosting. So we've got a lot of things.
You're all over the place.
We got it all. So
I got Catherine Molina here in the studio with us. More with Catherine coming up here in just a little bit on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Thursday morning forecast. Patchy fog this morning will gradually burn off with scattered showers developing as we approach lunchtime. Periods of rain and thunderstorms will be possible off and on throughout the afternoon with highs in the mid to upper 70s. Showers and storms may become more widespread overnight as a cold front pushes through. Lows will fall to around 60. Our Friday may start out wet and stormy with scattered showers continuing into the afternoon hours. Highs will be cooler, only topping out around 70 with gusty winds. Saturday is looking dry for the most part with sunny skies and only a low chance of a pop-up shower or storm. Highs will be in the mid-70s. A passing disturbance will bring an increased chance of scattered storms Sunday with highs in the mid-70s. Be sure you're following Upper Cumberland Weather on Facebook and X for the latest weather information.
When severe weather strikes, every second counts. Stay ahead of the storms with your hometown stations of Cookeville Communications, your trusted source for live, local, and accurate weather coverage with Anthony Taylor at Upper Cumberland Weather.
We have additional storm activity extending up into Smith County, on up into Gainesboro. This is not severe, just some heavy rain.
We're always watching.
Heed my warning. You're under a tornado warning right now. Very likely a tornado heading your way.
We're always ready.
The storm cluster will be moving towards Lafayette and Hartsville and northern portions of Smith County within the next 30 minutes.
From breaking storm alerts to up-to-the-minute radar updates, our team is on the air, around the clock, keeping you and your family informed and safe when severe weather threatens the Upper Cumberland region and Middle Tennessee. When severe weather happens, be ready and stay ahead of the storms. With 94.7, the Country Giant, 98.5 KISS FM, 106.1 The Eagle, 107.7 Grace FM, and Hub Plus on your Roku device.
It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila here. We're in the Willow Window Studio. It's 7:48 now.
Well, I can't sing her praises enough, Catherine Molina. I just think you're one of the best things that's happened to the Leslie Town Center. What is your official title?
A director, whatever.
Director,
hats.
what is it? Yeah.
You know, I wear all the hats.
All the things
yeah,
at
yeah,
Leslie
yeah.
Town Center, and really just handle the events there. And then you have a staff under you.
Yes, ma'am.
I was wondering how the Putnam County Convention Center. How is that? Do you guys work together? I know it's not the same entity.
Right.
But has it helped or hurt?
I think a little bit of both. You know, we, like you said, we're two separate. So they're county owned, and Shan's running that with a staff as well. So same thing, got some staff under her. And I mean, I think it's great for the community because, like I said earlier, you know, we do have some facilities closing. The Monarch, unfortunately, and the Salt Box, those will no longer be like taking events. So I think it's really going to help the community because we need more event facilities. But, you know, we still are so unique compared to them. You know, they have the opportunity to take that downstairs room and break it up into the 2,500 square feet in like 3 sections. So, you know, they do have a larger flat rate room than we do, which is, I think theirs is, you know, it's only 300 square feet more than ours, but we still have a unique downstairs room. The layout's a lot different than theirs. And our upstairs room, I think a lot of people forget, like, hey, that room might be a little bit bigger than ours downstairs, but we still have an upstairs room that is another 1,500 square feet of unique space that they just don't have.
It's
so
beautiful upstairs. I mean, if you want an intimate bridal shower or birthday, upstairs would be it.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we work, so, you know, it's not even just the convention center. It's home to suites. It's, you know, the French cookie, you know, we try to, at least I do, of, hey, you know, we don't have that date available. Here it is. And even if I do have a date available, you know, I was just quoting some baby showers the other day, I will give out other spaces because obviously I would love for everyone to host their event at our facility, right? But I am so passionate about every event having those memories that if it were not the right facility for you, I will gladly give you the numbers and contact information for any event facility.
And I think people respect. I know I respect that when I'm working with someone and they go, well, you know, we could do this, but this facility
might be better.
And
yeah.
I totally remember who was nice to me and who, and I try to pay that forward to them because you don't get that with everybody.
Yeah. And if I was doing the same thing, like when I have my kids' birthday parties or, you know, God forbid when my kids get old enough and have to do graduation parties, I want them to be memorable and at the facility that works the best and suited for us, like a wedding, you know? And so I've got that list and, you know, Bilberry Crossing Robin's on it and Delmonico Barbara's on it. And so there are just so many great facilities. We all have such unique parts to us, right? We all have different little quirks and things that set us all aside from each other. And it just honestly comes down to deciding on the aesthetics, the pricing, and the staff, and the food that you can do. And there's Duck Pond Manor, and she's got different packages. So there are so many things that I hope that if people are questioning, they can always call the town center. We will always gladly give you information for any event facility that we have information for. And that's just something unique about us. And we'll always, you know, love your business first, but we will gladly help get it to somewhere that it needs to go.
It would be, there's so many events that are happening here now. It seems like, especially now, either that or I just hear about them more than I did before.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we've got places now that they can
Yeah.
have their events.
There's so many events that, adding another place isn't a bad thing. It just opens up more spaces for more events to happen.
Yeah.
Well, the town center
In Putnam
is like,
County.
they have so many events, and somebody might be wanting a date that it's already booked.
Yeah. And that's what we come across a lot. And that's why we've built relationships with other event venues to say, hey, we're full, but here's a list of places you could call based on the quantity of people you have. And we're just very thankful that, people call us first, hopefully as a resource. And, we are primarily owned by the city of Cookeville, and the whole point, and we're a nonprofit as well. So we're not in the business of price gouging or anything like that. We just want to give a place and an opportunity for people to gather, raise money for that nonprofit, and we're so fortunate to be able to do that. We offer discounts to nonprofits, and we just want every business, every nonprofit to be as successful as possible. I think we're finally coming out of a lot of the growth issues we had and COVID and all the things, and we just want people to raise money and be successful, and we get to be a part of that, then that's great. And if we can help you find a place that can be a part of that, then we're here to do that as well. So,
well, I know that a lot of folks think, oh, well, I can't book the town center or anything like that because of their prices, and they don't even know your prices yet.
Yeah, we are very low. So
they're affordable.
Yeah, and that's the goal.
For all you get.
Yeah, and that is the goal. We don't want to price to where people are like, oh man, I can't afford it. We won't ever want to be in that situation. And if we are, we will do our best to help in any way we can. And, but
of course, keep in mind, you do have your staff that you have to pay.
Yeah.
And there's a kitchen.
We got to keep the lights on,
There's sound system and all of that. So,
and
tables and chairs.
Yeah.
All that comes,
And even when you do trade show, I think you guys have all the curtain stuff.
Yeah, so we own, so something unique. We own pipe and drape to be able to pipe and drape.
I couldn't remember what that was called.
So we are.
That sounds more fancy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, we're, I think, the only event venue in Putnam County that owns enough pipe and drape to drape off the event facility
and
itself.
Let me tell you, it looks so classy when you have that, and then you don't have to rent that out from somewhere else. It's all in house.
Yeah, all in house, and
that matters.
Yeah, and it's black, so it looks classy. It matches and so we've got a lot of unique things. A dance floor, stage, we have different things that a lot of event facilities have, but we're just excited, and we're growing, and we're transforming the spaces. And like I said earlier, we're redoing our lighting system. We're putting LED lights downstairs with zone control. So we're going to be able to make it brighter on the stage.
Zone control.
Yeah. So if you want it bright in certain parts of the room.
A disco song from the 70s, doesn't it, Sheila?
Zone patrol.
Yeah.
Zone control.
I said patrol, but
It's okay. Same thing. It's fine. Listen.
But doesn't or it could be the name of a hip hop band.
Hey, either way, it's gonna look great, and we're excited. So
I love that you've done all of this. You did the bathrooms like you said last year, and they look fantastic.
Yeah.
And everything works so well.
Yes.
Because with growth, you got to make sure all of that unsexy stuff, as Jason says, is working too.
Yes. Yeah. You got to keep upgrading and modernizing, and and so we're just doing that. We're trying to get it to be and continue to be the #1 premier event facility in Putnam County.
As technology happens too, I mean, there's so much, that's changing all the time, and just keeping up with that. So if people are having business meetings there, and they are wanting to show something on a projector,
projectors,
and how that gets to the projector. I mean, there's a lot of that.
Oh yeah, we got speakers all in the ceiling. Our mics are new. We just did that in 2021 or 22. Redid this entire sound system. So
and it sounds much better.
Yeah. It's crazy because you're like, I've learned so much about technology and like inputs and outputs, and I'm like, I didn't even know any of this. Man, I can do a lot more than I thought I could do, and that's kind of the fun part of the job is I'm always like learning new things as we go.
Mm-hmm.
We were learning. Okay, well,
it doesn't ever feel stagnant.
No, it doesn't.
There's always something to do.
There's always something, and that's the that comes with the good and the bad, but and there's never a dull moment at the town center. So.
Well, that makes it fun.
Yeah, it does. It does. And it like I said earlier, it really does reflect on our staff and the way we've been so lucky to hire some great people and being able to train them on how to use the equipment. And it's also user friendly now. I mean, we've got apps. You know, I could right now turn on the projector and screen and the microphone and just like play a little trick on whoever was at the building. And
man, wouldn't that be fun?
Turn the AC on. We can do all of that remotely.
Can I have that app?
You know, I don't know if I can share the passwords with you, but
how fun would that be?
Yeah,
don't trust him. He's a little ornery sometimes.
During an event, you go like, "Hello."
Well, so do you have the touch tunes like the jukeboxes that they have at some of the bars and restaurants and Waffle House? So you can get the touch tunes app.
Okay.
And you can pay through the app to play a song on the jukebox, right? Well, but you can log on and get on any jukebox.
That's hilarious.
And play whatever song you want.
Yeah, no, we don't have that. But
I mean, I've done that. And
that's
to,
crazy.
Like prank a bar, like I'd play Rocky Top over and over and over again.
Like in Alabama.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! Those are fighting words. I feel like. Yeah,
right,
no.
They are. But what was going to happen? I was here.
Oh my gosh! So you did it and you weren't even near
the
facility. That's hilarious.
And thinking that he probably caused two old boys to fight and get into it.
I had to cause some havoc.
No.
I bet they unplugged that thing.
They probably did.
I bet they did.
Oh my goodness!
Don't cause that for our local girl, Kathy.
Yeah, no.
But that's what I'm saying. Wouldn't that be fun if you knew what was going on there that day?
So you never give him those passwords.
Yeah, no, definitely won't.
Be like, don't do it, dude. If they're getting married there.
So definitely give us a call, but we will make sure Jason has none of the information to be able to ruin your beautiful event at all. So keep that in mind. He knows nothing. We're keeping him out of the picture.
I have nothing.
No control over anything.
That's
but
right.
yeah, so definitely, obviously consider the town center. We are the premier location, convenience of the downtown area, beautiful spaces inside, and the unique thing you'll find when you come to us is the passion that the staff has to make sure that your event is as most successful as it possibly can be. So give us a call.
Catherine Molina here from the Leslie Town Center. Sheila, who we got tomorrow? Real quick.
We've got Wayne Cravens and Bobby Wilder, Coach Wilder, talking about the new NIL deals, and Abby Whedon from her vintage market she's talking about.
Another runner in the night, blinded by